Hi, my name is Mary Beth Rice-Gaiser, and I'm your child's Studio and Crafts 1 art teacher this semester. So I thought I would just walk you through the course so you have an idea of what they can anticipate and what you can anticipate from this particular class. So I'm going to share my screen with you and talk to you a little bit about our syllabus. So your child will have received this syllabus. It is also located on my Schoology page. Along with this, it's a great course. The course is broken up into 4 big units. So it'll be 2 units per marking period, and then we'll have all 4 for the entire semester. So we're going to start off with a hand building clay unit, a jewelry unit, stained glass unit, as well as a paper mache unit. For each of these particular units, we will look at the cultural and historical aspect behind each of the materials, and they will be introduced to potentially some of the artists or craftsmen who worked with those materials. Along with each, we will have some information. Well, they'll do a little bit of some research. They will also have some things that they will need to put into their sketchbook. And lastly, they will be submitting everything into Schoology, including photos of the images for their particular projects. I have a listing of my rules and expectations for all of the students. So we are going over this together in class, and I'm just going to scroll up for you so you can see. And again, all this is posted in Schoology. So for attendance, I do ask students if they are absent, if they would please make sure they find out what materials they have missed for that day. If you or they know that they're going to be absent for a few days, it would really be terrific to reach out to me via email, and I will show you on my Schoology page where you can reach me. So for the attendance, again, it's really important for students to make sure they check to see what it is that they've missed for that particular time that they are out. And if they need any extra assistance, that's another reason to reach out to me. I am available for extra help, and I'll get into that in just a minute. For our grading policy, our projects and big projects and assessments are 80% of their grade. The other 20% is made up of their homework assignments, which I particularly call journals, and some of the smaller classwork assignments, which might be a little bit of research on a particular part of the unit. So it's also important to know that for the work that's not submitted on time, I do put a 0 in as a temporary placeholder. Now that 0 can be easily changed so long as a student turns in an assignment. If they have been absent, obviously they will have a little bit of additional time, but if they're absent one day, they should be ready to turn that assignment in the very next class day. If they're having any difficulties, without a doubt, please reach out to me so that way I can work with your child and we can get them caught up as soon as possible. Chronic late assignments are going to have a point deduction of 5% to 10%. And again, that's really only if a student is chronically late with their assignments, but I'm all ears if a student has something they need to talk to me about as to why they're late. For the assessments, in lieu of any tests or quizzes, at the end of each unit, we are going to have some sort of a slideshow presentation. They'll usually be able to start some of this in school, depending on how quickly paced their work is. The rest of it will be completed on their own. They'll have ample time to go ahead and get that in. For the supply list, I have it listed on my website as well. I ask students to bring in only the materials they're using for that particular unit. Okay, and that way they can have some of the materials at home. And if they haven't purchased everything, that is absolutely fine. They can go ahead and I will let them know about a week ahead of time as to when things need to be ready for the next unit and the new set of supplies that they will need. Students who are in need of extra help, they can, I'm here before school. If they have any study halls or a lunch period, I hopefully can meet with them. We just have to make arrangements so that way we can see what kind of common time that we have so I can work with them is. I'm always here before school though. I like an early start on the day. Typically I'm here by 8 o'clock. So if that works out for your child to come in a little bit early, they can always get extra help then for sure. Okay, the next thing is I'm just going to quickly go to my Schoology page, and I would like to show you a basic layout of what your child can anticipate. And also if you need some to contact me as well. So let me just go ahead and I would like to share my screen. So depending on the period that your child works with me, they're all set up the same. It'd be period 2, 8, or 9. My contact information is at the top of the Schoology page. So please feel free to message me if you have any questions, concerns, or just need to get some information. I would be happy to return a phone call if that works best for you. Just message me so we can set that up. For your child, I also have a weekly agenda and they can check to see what the week is going to entail. Next, I have a Zoom link. Some of the demonstrations I do might be better suited for students to be able to look directly at their Chromebook and see what the demonstration is, especially this year as we're trying to still maintain some of our social distancing. Might be easier for them to see. I will also do some screen recording of the demonstration. So if your child is absent, they would have an opportunity of going back and actually taking a look at that video. In this little section, the beginning of the year supplies, the course information, you have the art supplies, the syllabus, and I actually have a little video with the supplies in case anybody needed that. And then of course, there will be a link for this open house video. Now, each of the units are in a different folder, and as something comes due, right now I have a couple things that are published. As soon as it's published, I have a due date here. So the first date for anything is going to be this Friday, and it is a short vocabulary sheet. I am looking so forward to a great semester with your child. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. Can't wait. I think it's going to be an awesome and fun, exciting semester. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.